4 more years. Pause.
4 more years. 4 more years.
We are going to vote. We are going to take back Florida, and we're going to make sure that the true champion for reproductive health care, and not just reproductive health care.
Think about this for a second.
Is that why the Dow's down 600 points?
The Republican Party can lose to that.
Yeah.
That guy shouldn't be able to beat anybody at anything ever. This week in Biden.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. 4 more years. Pause.
4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years.
Folks, in a sense, I don't know why we're surprised by Trump. How many times does he have to prove we can't be trusted?
And then we come back here to the state of Florida, where Ron DeSantis felt like he needed to run for president, and so 15 weeks wasn't good enough. We had to go to 6 weeks. We are going to vote. We are going to take back Florida, and we're going to make sure that the true champion for reproductive health care, and not just reproductive health care.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
That last one is so sad. He doesn't just go to shake hands with someone who isn't there, but he puts his hand out as though they were. Like there's a dust-shaped cloud of where an admiral used to be. Like, there's not, it was right here.
And
the aide's like, Mr. President Biden, is the admiral in the building with you now? Do you see him now?
Oh, don't play jokes. You can see him.
It's no joke.
I see admirals.
You can see him too.
Did he also say that he said that we
can't be trusted?
Can't be trusted?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. And by the way, just on the last one that you said, the cameraman was trying to help him out. He's like, if I zoom out far enough, I'll see the person he's trying to shake hands with.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You see, it goes, it's slow, and then it's like, it goes out a little bit more, and it's like, vroom, it goes out real wide. There were nobody there.
Two cameraman angles that were just great. There was that one, and then the one in the classroom where it showed almost nobody was there.
Yeah.
A couple of base cameramen there.
And the White House is running cover. Do me a favor, research and pull this up. I believe there's a White House transcript of the first one where he read the word pause.
Yeah.
And they say inaudible.
4 more
instead
years.
Of pause.
Pause.
So the White House actually runs cover for the president there and says 4 more years inaudible. And it's like, no, it was completely audible. Everybody heard him say pause.
Which also proved that pause, saying pause, also proved that was all plants in the crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
The 6 guys who started yelling 4 more years.
Yeah, wait for the totally organic 4 more years chant that we will make sure happens, and then just stand there.
There's about 5 layers of cover being at play there, or taking place. Think about it. It's okay. He's going out. He's clearly just a puppet candidate. He has no idea what he's saying. They know that, so they put everything on prompter. Okay. Then they have to prompt the audience to say 4 more years, right, and even pause. In other words, there's no organic reaction of any type of passion to this man, so they have to cover for him for that to make sure that he doesn't look like the idiot that he actually is. And after that, when he clearly says, as you just heard, 4 more years, pause, they run cover by, in the transcript, writing inaudible. Everything they're trying to sell you is a lie. I'm not going to hear it from people out there now who want to act like they're, no true Scotsman, and conservatism is just about limited government, and none of these things matter. We should focus on the issues. This is so dangerous. Do you understand how dangerous it is to have someone who is that incompetent and to see all of the people who will proactively lie to you just to maintain power? This is the issue. This is a huge issue. This is the issue. This guy is technically the most powerful man in the world, and he can't read a prompt. He can't read, period. He can't recognize if there's a human being there or not.
It's a total insult to our democracy, too, because, in theory, he wins the election, right? It's in theory. I get there's disputes.
Right.
In theory, we vote him as the president, and obviously he's not the president. Obviously, he's not making the decision.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
He's being carted out there like some kind of puppet, you said.
Right.
So that's really frustrating to be like, oh, yeah, vote for it again.
Right.
You don't know who you're voting for.
And by the way,
vote for the secret people behind the curtain.
Yes, you're right. And this, by the way, the think tanks out there, guess what? Because of all that, because of the lies, because of everything that we've just laid out, he also has proposed a 45% unrealized capital gains tax, which is incredibly harmful to the economy. So, yeah, guess what? You need to cut the head off of the beast, figuratively. I'm just tired of hearing people say, this is about tax policy. This is about, really? How's that working out? Think about this for a second.
Is that why the Dow's down 600 points?
The Republican Party can lose to that.
Yeah.
That means that what you're doing isn't working. That guy shouldn't be able to beat anybody at anything ever. He needs to be in a recliner that basically has a fossil of the shape of his ass for the rest of his life.
Josh, you made a good point. The Dow's down 638 points as of right now. You know what unrealized capital gains tax means? It's not just moving the capital gains tax up to a point where it's absurd. You just start taking it as income at that point because you pay less taxes on it. It's unrealized. It's people that have stock that bought it for $1, and by God, they got incredibly lucky, and it's $100 a share now, and it's like, I want 45% of that. And you're like, hold on, but wait, I haven't cashed it out.
Right.
Hold on, my home value has gone up now. That's a capital gain if I sell it in a short period of time. Well, I haven't sold it yet. I haven't actually made any gains. It's all on paper.
Right.
We've had stock market crashes wipe stuff out. Are you going to reimburse me later on?
Yeah.
When that gain is not realized? That is one of the most insane things ever. And the business market looks at this and goes, holy crap.
Yeah.
They're suing Donald Trump for stuff that is normal in valuing your assets, and now they're proposing this kind of stuff? I think I'll take my money elsewhere. Thank you very much.
If you were to plan a way to completely destroy the economy, you couldn't do it more effectively.
No.
It'd be pretty tough.
I mean, 55%, I guess.
I guess. You're right. You're right. I
that would be
misspoke.
better.
Right? You could go a little higher.
I spoke out of turn.
Good Lord.
Would congressmen be immune to that law? Like policy, you know?
Would everyone's 401k be immune to that law? Again, it's just
true.
they can provide exemptions for people who vote for. Remember, like with Obamacare, the waivers in certain districts, which were largely blue. Rules for thee, not for me. But let's only keep talking about taxes and not the people who can enact them, who keep kicking your ass, Republicans. Can you tell them a little bit pissed? All right.
Watch Louder with Crowder live Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.